All right, everyone, let's talk about Kaspa and what's going on with the price because the price has been completely devastated. It has broken a lot of support areas. So it's like, where can we see the price falling down towards now? In my last Kaspa video, which was probably about a few days ago, 3 days ago or so, I had someone in the comment section get at me saying, oh, you keep talking about Kaspa, but Kaspa's only gone down. And I got to ask you guys sometimes, like, or those particular people that likes to be negative, have you been paying attention to what's happening in the market? Because Kaspa is not the only coin that's been going down. All of these coins have been breaking support level after support level and just continues to bleed out. So don't be that type of person that likes to pinpoint certain coins when the overall direction of the market is heading down. All right. That being said, I couldn't help but notice that some YouTubers who used to talk about Kaspa daily or almost daily kind of just stop talking about it because the price is going down. And I don't think that is right. So this is why I'm making this video. Well, this isn't why I'm making this video. I'm making this video because I feel like I've been talking a lot about Kaspa, so I need to keep you guys informed with my opinions, my thoughts, even though nothing in this video is financial advice. I can always be wrong. Like I say all the time, I can always be wrong, but of course not everyone listens to that. It is what it is. But let's get into Kaspa and what's happening. So, like I said, complete devastation. The current price is at 5 cents. Kaspa is back towards the 5 cent area. Unbelievable. The current market cap is 1.47 billion. We still don't have any Binance or Coinbase listing. I know some people are probably sick and tired of hearing we're going to get this Coinbase listing, we're going to get this Binance listing, the smart contracts, all that sorts of bullish stuff that's supposed to come later on this year, but it hasn't happened yet, and the direction of Kaspa is currently down. So you don't care about hearing about all of that stuff that just isn't here yet. Right now, you're more so concerned of how low the price of Kaspa is going to fall because you got this thing at a higher price. That's the main thing that a lot of you probably care about right now, and I don't blame you, right? I mean, if you bought Kaspa at its peak at 20 cents all the way up here and it's sitting at 5 cents, you're down like 75%. No, you're down more than 75%. You've been completely devastated, right? So you don't want to hear about the potential bullish things that can come for Kaspa. You just want your coin to come all the way back up so that you can enjoy, making some money. And right now you're just not making money off of this coin whatsoever. But you want to know how low this coin can go, and should you even be considering buying the dips right now? All right, so that's what we're going to talk about. First, if we take a look at when was the last time Kaspa was sitting at these levels? It was all the way back in November of 2023. It's almost as if Kaspa is following Ethereum, because Ethereum is also sitting at levels where it was at around November of 2023. So Ethereum has been devastated, not leading this bull market at all. Kaspa has been devastated as well. Even though I remain super bullish on Kaspa, we have to keep it realistic, and realism right now is saying that the overall market is not finished bleeding. And the reason why I say that is because with the whole trade war talks, I mean, guys, we have to be honest here. People are trying to keep as much money in their pockets as possible right now. To them, cash is king, because the last thing they want is this trade war to continue to get dragged out, and inflation and prices skyrocket, and it's just people need their money. They need their money. Loaf of bread might go from, I don't know what it is where you're living at, but let's say $3 up to like $6 or just something outrageous, right? And people want to make sure that they have enough money in their pockets so that they're still able to eat. So we can't expect everyone to be pouring their money into these coins, buying up the dips like crazy, when they want to make sure that they can eat as well as their family members. But how low do I think Kaspa is going to go? There is a chance where it's near its bottom, around like 0.054, 0.052, somewhere around that area. That's a possibility, but I think at this point we need to prepare for the worst. So if you did buy Kaspa at the very peak and you're wondering if you should be looking towards buying Kaspa down at these levels, I'm going to say It all depends where you started buying the dip. Because if you bought Kaspa all the way up here at 20 cents, and then you bought the dip down here at 15 cents, and then you bought the dip down here around 10 cents, then I think that you should wait and see if Kaspa can do some sort of sideways movement like this for an extended period of time, which lets you know that there is a possibility where the bottom is in, and we could start to make our way back up. I do think that that's what we need to be waiting for, and we should not just be buying up these dips because we could be buying a falling knife. You never know, right? So again, if you bought it at 20 cents and then you bought it again at 15 cents and then 10 cents, you need to wait for now. Now, if you do see Caspa fall down towards a penny, for example, and you have been buying the dips like I've stated up here, then yes, if you see Caspa at a penny, that's basically just a given. It's time to just load the boat. But again, nothing is financial advice. So just because I say load the boat, doesn't mean you should actually be loading the boat. Do what you are comfortable doing. I'm just telling you guys what I am doing. Because if you go on the year or all the way out, we can see that Kaspa is still up quite a bit all the way out, but majority of these coins, like we're not going to see Kaspa fall down towards like 0.001 cent again. Those days are completely over. We have to just accept the prices that we can get. And I do think that there is a scenario where if these tariffs things continue, there is a scenario where Kaspa could fall down to this level down here. But I can tell you guys right now, if Kaspa does fall down towards 1 cent, you got to ask yourself, where is Ethereum going to fall? Where is Bitcoin going to fall? Where's Cardano, XRP? Where's all of these altcoins going to fall? So even though I'm showing you guys worst case scenario, it's worst case scenario on all the altcoins, the overall crypto market, not just Kaspa here. So keep that in mind in case some of you are going to be like, oh, well, you seem to have gone from bullish to extreme bearish. No, I'm still very bullish on Kaspa, but I'm keeping things a bit realistic right now. And that is, we don't know when these tariff talks is going to be resolved. And until that is over, we got to pretty much assume the worst and just be more on the defensive side when it comes to buying these dips, because we don't want to be buying these dips and then the dips continue to dip. We don't want to be trying to catch a falling knife. That is just a terrible thing to do as a crypto investor. You have to try to keep as much money in your pocket as possible. Now, if you're planning to hold Kaspa for the long term, so you're doing a small dollar cost average every single like week or whatever, then that's fine. You know, let's say you're buying $10 worth of Kaspa every single week, then yeah, it's fine. You can buy Kaspa at 5 cents. You can buy Kaspa again at 4 cents. You can buy it again at 3 cents, 2 cents. It doesn't matter. But I'm talking about people that really loves this project and wants to buy this coin in bulks. Then yes, I don't think you should be buying in bulks. I don't think you should be buying any coin in bulks right now. All right, because we need to see some sideways action, which actually, and then a some sort of sign that a reversal is happening in the overall crypto market, not just Kaspa. Because once the overall market trends up again, Kaspa is going to trend up again. And if everything is timed just perfectly with the smart contracts and, you know, the mainnet for the BPS and the potential Binance listing, if everything is timed perfectly with the overall trend of the markets going up, then I do believe Kaspa is going to make new all-time highs and just explode. But until then, until we see some sort of sign that the market is going to recover, I do think you need to be more so on the defensive side. Now, let's talk about some KRC20 tokens, because KRC20 has been devastated as well. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to bring up the charts because there is no point bringing up the charts on these KRC20 tokens, because these things have been so devastated where if you look at the charts, you're going to notice that, you know, it's well below chart patterns at this point. Like I'm talking about Casper, Nacho, these coins are well below chart patterns. So at this point, what I'm doing as far as KRC20 tokens go is I am not buying any dips, and I've mentioned this in my Discord quite a while back how I'm not buying any dips in KRC20 tokens, not until I see a reversal on Kaspa. Once I see a reversal on Kaspa and the crypto market on a whole, then it's time to be buying up the dips. But right now, sometimes you got to just chill and just let the coins do its thing. You got to let these things bottom out, because if you don't let these things bottom out and you're just buying in bulks, you're going to run out of cash, and then you're going to be pissed off at yourself that you could have had a opportunity to get these coins cheaper, but you just didn't have the patience, right? So even though, yes, these coins look like they're at great value, which I think they are at great value, we got to be smart investors here. All right, so KRC20 tokens, I'm just chilling for now. As far as Kaspa goes, I'm chilling for now. I'm not doing anything. I'm just paying attention to the overall trend of the market. And if I see a reversal, I'll let you guys know. And I'll let you guys know when I decide I want to add to my positions or whatever it is that I'm going to be doing. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys are still buying Kaspa at these prices. Let me know if you guys have stopped buying. Let me know if you just left Kaspa completely and you plan to leave the market completely. Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, before I go, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. Get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC, up to 500x leverage. The link is going to be in my description down below. But until next time, take care.